All right. I decided that I was just going to take my my usual 2:30 break. So, aptly timed? I don't know. Whatever. Fucking Comcast. Can't go 1 month without having at least one disconnect. Yes, Ease B Crab, welcome. Is that all it took? All I had to do was knock out my internet and Mr. Crab shows up? Oh my god, Lyra, that's terrifying. Alright, let's get playing. We're settled back in. Oh, well, thank you for the welcome back, Laura. I'll cut the stream there, alright. So, anyway, let's go ahead and wait for him to return. We need 12, 15-ish hours. We should be able to meet up with our companion. Oh, thank you for the welcome back as well, Phoenix. Why did that not work? 15. That's right, 15 of them. Try to give me an extra couple.
So, you saw Bernadette penniless, did you?
I did.
She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
So, just like Moog, I would like to stoke the fire.
Just as I thought! Just as I thought!
God, he's
Excellent
very excited.
work.
How
There
can I
will be a
deny him
bonus
his
in this
treats?
for you. Don't worry.
What about the reward?
Of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate.
Yeah? Who you want me to kill?
Tutius Sextius. Do you know him?
Why do they all have
A
that
quiet
hair? There's only a couple of hair
fellow.
types.
Appears harmless
And the
enough.
Majin Vegeta
but
is
I've
pretty popular.
identified him as one of my
Very
key
distinct.
suspects. He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head.
I knew with a name like
Always seems to
Sextius, he
know
had to be a
when
big
I'm
deal.
watching. But that's where you come in.
I got a 10-4
You should wait
Glathanar.
outside his house and see what he does
You
when
know,
he's
Thurston
not
takes on many
watching
roles.
me.
Private
I'll
Eye is
meet
one
you
of them.
here tomorrow night to get your report.
Can do. What about Tutius Sextius?
He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge, alone. Suspicious, don't you
Well,
think?
when you put it that way. Is that wind whistling in the game? No, it's probably out your window.
Don't
we do have
let
a storm
Tutius
here.
Sextius catch you following him. He's much more
I'll come clean. Yes, it was in the game. I lied to you.
dangerous than
Okay.
he looks.
It's raining here. Well, you don't live that far away. You're only like a state away.
Tidings, citizen.
Who lives alone? Tutius Sextius, and he's got this sweet-ass house. No need to be jealous. We'll try 6 a.m. We'll see if we catch him. Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, look at that kitty go by. You know, I asked him the same thing, Moog. I wanted to know if they let him keep the gallbladder in a jar. Like, wouldn't that be cool if they took out your gallbladder and you could just have it in a nice jar to show off to everybody that came over? Like some weird fucking villain. Is that a thing you could have do? Poe, Lyra? Never even saw it. I'd be pissed. I'd want to see it. Cat's in on it. I'm sure the cat will be the next person that that Gladiator tells me to watch after. Oh, look at him go. He's so proud and noble. Maybe? I know there's a ton of paperwork that'd be involved. Interesting. I mean, it's yours, right? So why wouldn't they let you keep it? Bunch of organ harvesters at the hospital. My previous internal organs. I'd make a scene if they didn't give it to me. Usually they send it to a lab. That's true. It would make sense they'd want to examine it, but I mean, if they're not going to destroy it, maybe they could, you know.
What's this about?
I'd get like a fish tank for it or something. We're back from the dead. That's right, Ghost. And whilst we're back from the dead, we're talking about if they take your organs out, if you're allowed to keep them in your house as like a conversational piece. Stealing my removed organs. The gall bladder of it. Not bad. Not bad. Usually everything gets sent to pathology to check for cancer or other things. Right. But I mean, if they're just going to destroy it. When they let you take your teeth home after the dentist, people have kept their replaced leg bones and hips and stuff. Shit. I mean, again, it's yours. I'd be playing catch with Doki, having a couple of normal back and forth with a baseball or something. Then I'd tell him to go long, and boom, he's holding Moog's gallbladder. Ugh. I thought this was going to turn into like the scene between Tom Cruise and his son from War of the Worlds, where they're just playing catch in the backyard, and then Tom Cruise gets really fucking aggressive. Put a video in Discord, all talks about keeping organs. I always think of the movie Tomcats, where they try to get the dude's testicle back. There's another one. I mean, maybe they took out the testicle because it was a problem, but, you know, I don't want to be walking lopsided. Amputated leg would be much cooler on a mantle than a sword. Yeah, until it started decomposing. Expensive to die in this country, the most basic human right. You have the right to die. I guess it depends what you want done. I mean, sure, if you want to go into a fancy ground box ghost, I say they just take me and throw me in the ocean for someone else to find. Like Mako Tsunami. I wish to die in the ocean. Wait, that sounds kind of fucked up. Maybe kayaking is canceled. Ocean kayaking is canceled after that. I have no clue what this guy comes out at. Ah, yes, welcome back, Alien. Do we have more jokes? A Breton invented a new genre of music when they tried to play an untuned lute after having some skooma. You told the high rock one yesterday. Come on, fresh.
I saw Ugok from Mogok earlier. At least I think it was.
Are you telling me you tell these jokes in other streams too? I find it very hard to believe that someone strange enough to go into an Elder Scrolls stream and type only Elder Scrolls specific content without ever breaking character once would go to other streams. Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Didn't Sheogorath invent music? I don't know, did he?
Good morning.
Preserve it in a jar of pickled eggs, maybe label it for Toki
Yes.
as a sign that people shouldn't go into it, and give it a trusted streamer friend for safekeeping. Good thinking. Is the Elder Scrolls joke guy? Yes, that is. Yep. We once had a viewer, the first time we played through. I don't remember their name. I used to remember their name. But they would always tell us at least one Elder Scrolls fact a night. And by the end, they ran out of facts by the end of the second playthrough. I think that's why they stopped coming around. I plan on having my diseased corpse launched over a castle wall to speed up a siege. Productive death. That's very productive of you. Donating my body to science like Harambe. Not having my future kids spend money for a fancy coffin that doesn't even matter. You know, I can see that thought process. I've kind of changed mine a little bit because I think part of it's not so much about you. I think more so the festival, if you will, is a chance for people to grieve. So as I've gotten a little older, my views on that's changed slightly. Maybe, P testicle? Well, maybe the testicle in a jar of pickled eggs and play an egg roulette with your friends? Which one of you sick bastards is gonna be? What did the Oblivion character say when he saw a molecule of magnesium sulfate? Is this the assault one? Stop! It's assault! The first time I watched you...
Hello.
This guy just freaked me the fuck out. The first time I watched you was the last time you streamed this game. I've been waiting 3 years. It's all come to fruition, get boinked. The curse will be cleared. You'll never have to watch me again. I feel bad for me. I'm going to be losing a dear friend.
How can I help you?
That'd be great. Yeah, no, I'd like that a lot, Moog. I can hear it now. Hold on. What I want people to hear when my corpse is rolling down the hill in San Francisco is just this part right here. I can hear it slowly coming in on the distance. Get ready. This is going to be a blast from the past.
very busy.
It's quiet and it gets louder as it comes closer and closer to you down the hill. I actually thought about playing some Limp Bizkit tonight, but I was afraid it might upset Dignan, so we'll save it for tomorrow. Put that bass boosted on loop? Hell yeah. What's the opposite of downvoted into Oblivion? I feel like you said this one yesterday too, but I don't remember for sure. Because somebody said so. No, maybe not. All right, what's the opposite of downvoted into Oblivion? I'm hearing a lot of people in my life have their gallbladder removed. It's kind of scary. You think it's like the 5G ghost? Maybe the 5G? Oh, there he is. He finally came out at exactly 9 a.m.
How can I help you?
Oh, just hanging out. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now. Oh yeah, yep, I can still hear the lyrics. I mean, I'll tell you what, this guy looks like he might be up to something shady, but I don't think it involves some weirdo elf. It's all downhill from Morrowind, though? Aw, man. Come on, Wishaw, there's things to love in Oblivion, though. Like, I'd gladly play this game 1,000 times before I ever played Daggerfall again, and Arena we're really only going to play just to say we did. Product of our shitty diet? Definitely. I saw a study recently. I don't remember all the details of it, but it was involving cancer rates and, you guessed it, processed foods. And that's why I plan on buying a modest-sized estate and living the farming life. I found a cool spot out in Iowa that I'm looking at. Not a lot of houses out there, though. Little tourist area. Our room was the weird peak that shouldn't have been. Can't think Limp Bizkit without motherfucking chainsaw. What? It's a motherfucking chainsaw. What? So come and get it. What's up, Yogi? The problem with corpse rolling in San Fran is wherever your body stops will become one of the most affordable apartments. I'm guessing the homeless will take it over. This is one of those days, feeling like you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, but if you interact, your life is on contract. Best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. See, why is it that that shitty-ass song can take up my brain space, but I can't remember anything useful? I would have told a joke about Skyrim, but they keep getting Dunmer and Dunmer. There we go. All right, we're back on track, Alien. You've redeemed yourself. I would suggest, me personally, just making a little notepad file and writing the streamers down that you've been to and then which jokes you've used with them. If the jokes are a little bit too long, might I suggest having a separate list of jokes that have a number next to them, and you can use the number as an index for the streamer. It'll save a lot of space, a lot of repetition. Thank you, no problem. Just trying to be practical. I could do a spreadsheet, sure. I like this quest because I kept expecting something to happen. I was really hoping that this would be one of those quests, and I'm kind of glad it's not. But I was kind of expecting to be one of those quests where at the end there's extra information and you get just a weird little twist. Toddpad.text, beautiful. How does an old man zoom in Skyrim? I don't know. How does an old man zoom in Skyrim? Make my heart go boom, boom. Do your own research is going to give me... Wait, what? Toki, do your own research, quote unquote. You got to put the 88 after. It's going to give me polio at TwitchCon Fed. I find that unlikely. The Elder Scrolls. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. It's 12:09. Oh, he's already back here. Shit.
Tell me what you learned about Tutius Sextius.
He's got some nice jokes. I assume he's been working on his routine for a while. Dude's definitely spying on you, by the way.
So, I was right
yeah.
all along. You're doing excellent
I know you always
work,
catch him
my
for me,
friend.
Wishaw. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Here you go, my friend. Trust me, you've earned
It looks a little
There
weird,
is
you
one
know, looking
last
at his
person
neck
that
connect to
needs
his body
looking
there.
into, though.
Something's off. His seams are
Do
showing.
you know David Sorley? Yes,
but I think
of
I'm
the
about
famous Sorley vineyards, pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy.
That son
He
of a
watches
fucking
my
bitch. I'll
house
catch him.
constantly. You'll see.
I'm starting to think this guy's a bit
He
crazy.
leaves his house
Well,
early each
sometimes the
morning.
truth is a little
Watch
crazy,
him
he's
and
crap.
report back to me here. The Sorley house is right next door to mine.
His voice just
A
changed,
large
didn't
house
it?
with a backyard conveniently located to observe.
I feel like
my
they gave the
every
voice
move.
actors lines without explaining that they would be in order or exactly which character they would be sometimes. This is basically free money. Shh. No. Okay, spy on him. Can do. How did I ever live without Night Eye? This is so great. I wonder, is there another door? I only trust people wearing suits with question marks for free money. Mm-hmm. If they got a suit, they could afford to pay me. That ain't your house, is it? Oh, it is. He just gave them a paper all printed in Comic Sans and said, read these. Yeah, do your best crazy imitation. They could have been voiced by typical office workers in Bethesda. They could have, but there's a couple real decent voice actors here. The biggest issue is just that there's so much. Like, I don't remember how many races there are in this game. What, 8, 10, something like that? Maybe like 7? And then there's male and female. And they, between, let's say, like 14 or 16 different groupings, there's like 4 people. But it's better than having to read everything. Oh man, nobody pays me a gum. 10 races? Okay, there you go. So 20. That's right, 20. It's a lot of voice acting work. And a lot of these characters do have unique dialogue, too. Except Patrick Stewart, they just told him to do Jean-Luc Picard, but on the episode he's tripping balls. Look, man, I just need it for like 5 minutes. You're not in the game for long. I wonder if they just found Patrick Stewart out at a restaurant or something. They ambushed him when he tried to leave with a bunch of audio equipment. Come on, just read these lines real quick. Maybe they didn't even tell him he was going to be in the game. Jonathan Bryce is a voice actor who did the voices for Argonian, Khajiit, Nord, and Orc males in various games. He was voice for Hiroshima.
Anytime now.
So they don't just contain him to the individual characters.
Tutius Sextius. Who'd want to hurt him?
Tutius
I can't
Sextius.
imagine who'd want to hurt Tutius.
Bye.
Funny thing is, Patrick Stewart told people that sci-fi and games both would be the future, and people didn't take him seriously twice due to his right. Oh, yeah. Makes you wonder what the future will be. Okay, you know, more... okay, I have a lot of drives that keep me interested in being alive, that keep every day exciting, but even if I didn't, it's enough alone to be like, oh, shit, my grandparents didn't know what a TV was. They grew up at a time where they probably didn't even have a car when they were little. Like, there probably weren't cars around, or cars would be spectacles. So, by the time I'm that old, what the fuck is going to be out there? How much will things change? It's exciting. Your grandpa didn't know it. Okay, you know what? I said grew up in a time, so when they were younger. Mr. fucking nitpicky over here. I can't just take the story at face value. They have to try and take Toki out every chance I get. Sweep the legs, Moog! Sweep the legs! Yeah, they didn't have roads to piss on. It was just dirt. My dad's village had a radio. A radio. That's right, because he was from Greek, right? Or from Greece. And radios were the hotness for a while. I mean, pretty cool. They're still pretty cool. When they brought him in to voice the Emperor, they gave him a 90-page booklet detailing the character's history, background, and motivations. Jesus Christ. Wonder how much he actually read. How much was necessary? That seems like a lot. I feel like they probably just had that lying around, and he asked for a resource, and they're like, hold my beer, let me get the lexicon out. Lexicon. What con am I looking for? There's a term for that has a con in it, I'm pretty sure. Or an X. From 80s to World War II was 35-ish years. From the day it's 80s to 40... Wait, hold on a second. To World War II was 35-ish years, and from day to the 80s it's 40-ish. Big gaps. They were worried that they'd gone a bit overboard, but Stewart was delighted and said it was one of the best characters he'd ever been given. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, East Crab bringing up a very similar story. I wonder if that was for Stewart or if that was for someone else and they just happened to be good about it back then. Sci-Fi Ritter said anyone could predict that cars would change the world, but predicting the baby boom from people doing the Roomba in the backseat, that's science fiction. Oh, that's funny. We've got private places to fuck now. Yeah, well, Mikers, stop trying to hurt me. I don't like to think about that. All right, surely we've seen enough of this. Hey, man, this is dangerous. That's not OSHA compliant, okay? You can't just leave those open. What if somebody runs by? Didn't one of the writers on Morrowind do mushroom? Yeah, people say that. I don't know if that's true. Teen Palpatine loves to come in here and rant about how, I forget what his name is, got locked in his room with a bunch of mushrooms and just went crazy. It's a fun story. I hope it's true. I hope he had a good time. Kirkblade, there we go. Electric lights didn't reach even most rural areas until the 30s and 40s. Some areas even decades past, though. Damn. I think my grandmother and grandfather were born in the 1920s? Yes. I think he was like 1924 and she was 1927. And she just died a couple years back. Time's crazy. It is. It's hard to get a grasp of it because we only have our own scope. We hear about so much history. I mean, I could tell Celine Dion about this.
Me. I'm on duty. You have something you want to tell?
Nope. I could save him, maybe. God, imagine being kicked out of a home at 12. Where did he go from there? Oh, it's a good box. It was a long time ago for me. Lots gone through since then. My only regret with it is I wish I was on the East Coast to go to the funeral. I'm working on a video game where you go back in time and kill Adam and Eve. It's going to be the first ever first-person shooter. That is not... That joke does not fit within your normal reference. Are we branching out? Did farm work till he was 18, then joined the military? And here you are. How'd they ever check Twitter without electricity? Yeah, we call those dark times.
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David Surly?
I mean, I could just completely blue ball him here, but I'm not going to because I think that fiction is more interesting than fact.
I knew he was the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. You may have helped save my life. And so it all falls
Anybody
into
here
place.
drinking? Yeah, I'm
Yes,
drinking water.
Yes, it all makes sense now.
A little water. Hear ye,
Here,
hear you. My
this
mom has
is
found the
your
piss drawer.
last task.
What about the reward
Here's
you
the
promised?
gold, as promised. I always pay my debts, and then some. Do the last task in that note, and I will pay you much, much more.
I get the feeling this last task is going to be crazy. It's in the note. A list of people he wants to kill. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. He'd pay me 1,000 septims, though. I mean, that's good money. I usually do it, too, just so you guys are aware. I don't want you all to think that I'm too afraid to do the hard things, but I want to see what happens if you don't. It'd be fun to be a voice actor in this game. You should do whatever you want and no one stops you. Oh, please. I'm sure it would be fun. You're joking, but I bet it would be. Voice actor seems like one of those jobs that's extremely, extremely hard to land a position in. Probably very challenging. Requires lots of practice to be good at, but I bet it's hella fun. Now, Celine Dion should come around here at some point.
No time to talk.
How are you? What can I do?
Imagine it's hard because sometimes they're looking for a particular voice. Sure, and they're trying to have you voice a character that you may know nothing about. Well, I'm sure they give you references, but you have to create the character. You ever need a voice actor? Wink, wink. Sure.
Leave me alone.
Come on, you're yelling with the dogs nearby. Even harder these days with more celebrities being sought after for voice acting. Oh, and not only that, Krabs, but like anyone can. Well, most anyone can do it. I mean, lots of voice actors now I know have like a closet or a tiny room and a microphone, and you can just record on the fly.
How do you do?
Yes.
We're in a tournament. I just gotta find the person to do it with. Has that Mario movie come out yet? Now there's a Saturday watch. I'm sure that's gonna be terrific. Grandfather dropped out of school in 8th grade, worked on his family farm at 17, lied about his age, enlisted in the army, ended up in Hawaii for the Japanese to bomb it, then spent next 5 years going around the Pacific. Holy smokes.
Good morning.
Can you spare a coin?
For your whole setup for a voiceover booth in your closet computer and all would likely be under 1,000? Yeah, and most people probably have a lot of the equipment. I mean, look at how many people on YouTube or Twitch have... This is a studio quality microphone here. I don't have a great environment for it. It's calibrated to be just kind of casual, but with some tweaks, it could be used for that.
Can you spare a coin?
Nah, he was a paratrooper, Moog. He did some paratrooping. You know, dropped out of planes, parachute.
It's you. Hi.
I think these are the kill list targets. I just want to find the dude. Sounds like it'd be weird to have to record all the death, injury, and pain voices than actual dialogue. Maybe. Or maybe it'd be more fun. There you go. There's 3 for you. Where is
there a
Celine Dion?
problem?
I need help.
You too.
Aw, who wouldn't adopt this little guy? Look at this thing. I don't know if I can actually pet the puppy or not, but hitting E on him makes it feel like I am. There's puppies. Yeah, there's kitties, there's puppies. There's all sorts of little things added from this mod. I know Celine Dion walked around out here at one point. Open calls for voice actors. You just put you just put your voice on there and somebody tries to take it.
Afternoon.
Or I guess offers you. Yeah, I've seen a lot of streamers that put their profiles on stuff like that, too. You apply. Ooh
Hi
la
there.
la.
One of the
role would I be
afternoon
perfect
watch
for,
and
Feta?
all's well. I hope I see you well, sir.
Would you do voiceover work for hentai for good money? No, probably not.
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
It's to be arrested.
Why? What's he done? Damn. He's finally gone completely bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the tip. Now stand aside and let the guard do their work.
Oh shit, here we go. The guard, huh? It seems like Celine Dion's eager. I would do it, but I would create it under an alias. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I'd pay good money to hear Toki do an ooh, Ducky-chan. You don't have to pay me. That one's on the house. We do requests here. I wanted to see him get arrested, but he might already be busted. Let's wait 24 hours, then we can go to the jail and we can laugh at him. I mean, well, that was a little rude. Hello, I'm new here. Yeah, all
I can
right.
eat for a day. He turned up dead. I guess someone finally got tired of his
Dead? Whoa. He was supposed to go to jail. You told me he would go to jail. Doki, I have a serious question with you and chat. Uh-oh.
He turned up dead.
What the fuck? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Uh-huh. All right, old mate Watson. Cat's out of the bag. Voice is too deep? No. Man, there's all kinds of voices required and needed. I wonder if I should talk... Turned up dead. Are you hearing this, though? That means that there was someone trying to kill him. Oh, you heard jail? They said hell. Ha! Fuck. Yeah, man, it was a conspiracy all along. I want to hear Michaels play a tentacle monster in a hentai. Don't tentacle monsters just make, like, wet slapping noises?
Hello there.
Shit, I'm sorry, I'm turnt right now. This is so... Oh, house is for sale. Because they're wanted, dead or alive. Some of them talk. Yeah, maybe in Day of the Tentacle. Option 4, alternatively, the hero can give the death list to the guard, and the guards will kill him. Follow them, and when he dies, the hero may grab the key to his house and loot it. There are weapons and gold throughout. Damn shame. Could never do not safe for worse voice act. If I were to apply for a prestigious job and somehow it leaked that I did that, I would likely keep me from ever getting hired. Plus, it's in the internet. It's there forever. Yeah. I mean, if people are interested in doing that work, if that's what they like doing, if that's what pays the bill for them, it's something they want in, more power to them. I think we wait till nighttime. I don't know if I have any lockpicks, though. None. Quick save. I think I saved afterwards, unfortunately. So I think maybe we're gonna need some picks to get in there. Yeah, I keep hearing about Stallone's porn. I wonder if just that, like, it was at a time before the internet, if it didn't get out there as much before. Everything's been going good. Okay. Girl I used to hit up texted me, and I'm so torn. Give me an opinion. I would personally say, Joe, don't be tempted by fleeting fancies. I think there's probably a few reasons why it sounds like an interesting option. The love gurus in chat. Yeah, those don't exist here. I don't know how you ended on terms with it, but it probably would feel good to get some feeling of like, it didn't just fail. Like, it can come back together and it can be fixed. Yeah, not being a scumbag is good. Also, you know, one of the hardest parts of a relationship is things get boring. It's just what it is. When you're with somebody for a long time, like, there's good parts to it, but also, you know, the spicy, new, hot romance fades away, and you've got to put active time in there to keep it. So it seems easy to jump to another option, but if you've been someone with 4 years and you're happy, I mean, yeah. By asking them, I'm already a scumbag? I would say by acting on it, it could give you that category. I mean, it's your life. You asked it as opposed to acting on it, so obviously you've got some thought about it. You recognize that it's got some sort of taboo on it. Yeah, that's correct, Ghost. I'm the one who sees the three-way opportunity. Yes, welcome, DJ1. Thank you for your filthy input.
How can I help you?
Imperial?
Good
Anyone
afternoon.
fun in here?
Sorry, you want me? I'm Shamgro Yarog, the Count's butler.
That's for buying a house.
Good day.
Yeah, I mean, what Miker said, like,
Greetings,
if you didn't
Uncle.
say, I'm in a good relationship and I love her, then
Read
maybe
any
it would
good
be,
books
oh,
lately?
I should
I'm
not be in
finally
this
getting around to
relationship, and that
reading
could lead you to
5
think about
songs of
that.
King... I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does
I don't
not
think he was
accept
asking to cheat,
unsolicited
Psycho.
visitors, I'm afraid. I
know it might be
apologize
a
for the inconvenience.
Small distinction, but it sounded like break up with current option and date next option. Which, again,
Afternoon.
my opinion of is it's still kind of shitty to do. But I also think it's shitty to stick yourself in a relationship you hate being in, too, because it's just to make both parties interested. But that doesn't sound to be the case. Like Ducky said, grass is always greener.
The Count will not see you now. Not now. Not ever. He sees no one.
Yeah,
I'm
and Feta, that's
Mercator
a great
Hositis,
point.
his steward.
You're not a
I
back
believe
burner. You're not a
that's
backup
all
choice.
you need to know.
All these people want to sell me
Goodbye.
houses.
Hello.
I know something will lead us here eventually. It looks like we don't have such an option yet. Yes, welcome back, Teen the Drunk Palpatine. I had tons of friends stay in relationships for years because they just didn't want to be single, and that's the worst? Yeah. Yeah, for both people in it. You're wasting everyone's time. When they're done that, grass is always greener is usually because turf is covering some of the shit in the yard. Yikes. They're casting an animated rat for a web series, and I'm forcing you to apply. You got a link? Had friends turn down hentai voice acting work because they're afraid of getting found out. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're genuinely afraid that it's gonna fuck up your life if that gets out, it's probably best not to do it. Rats. Rats. Where the rats? I don't even... The problem is I'm not an actor. I don't know how to visualize a character and create a voice for them. I just have my voice. It's the only one I got. Or maybe the goblin from Warcraft as well, but that's stolen. That's illegal goods. Yeah, it's all good, Joe. Fedida's voices? Can't say I've ever heard that. I've been told I did a pretty good garage back in the day. I don't even think I could, like, formulate a garage. Still don't understand Marvel paying Vin Diesel millions to voice Groot. That is very strange. He does not have much to say. You know what? It's probably okay. I say this a lot, and people usually have reasons, but it still bothers me. Probably like why people pay for ads on the Super Bowl, like companies like Pepsi. Everybody knows what Pepsi is, but it's prestige. Same thing with Vin Diesel. They don't want to have some no-name actor playing some of their characters. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I DM'd it to you. Thank you.
Die, you mangy house cat.
Mangy house cat again.
Best you can do.
Always with the low blows. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Right through the arm into the vitals. One in each arm. Oh, yeah. Pinned him to the floor. I can't hear it, Mikers. I think you have a pretty good voice, though. Pin both arms to the ground. That's exactly what I was aiming for. That's precision gaming. Ah, shit. What do we pick up? Oh, I need lockpicks, too. A Pepsi, a real one. I don't know what that means. Okay, your strange internet memes have no quarters here. They're just confusing me. All right, I'm going to put the sewing kit down. I thought it was cool for a while, but I'm not going to have a house, and it's heavy, and it's stolen. It was from Berserk. Pepsi was? That is £6. Yeah, I really should have sold my ship before I left. Blacksmithing pants can go. Is that what I took? I thought I took one of these bad boys. Maybe not. I see a Perrin. Is Perrin here? Welcome, Perrin. Why the fuck did Twitch choose 160p as the default ratio? You know, it switches based on, like, random internet spikes sometimes, I've noticed. Fuck, now I definitely have it. That's a great point, Ghost. I don't know if people would watch me lick my microphone, though. Nor do I think my microphone would be good for that. What's this cursed fur greaves? Man, I sure wish somebody had suggested that we use the armorer skill. I'll slap you. Well, that's hostile. Oblivion and an armor skill? Yes, Fengard. Have you not played this one before? Come on, man. Get with the times. All the best games have armor skills. I don't really want to travel at night. I want to know what the first reaction is when someone walked in on another doing ear-licking ASMR. Maybe early on when it wasn't, like, known to be a thing. Ooh, that's a big-ass mushroom. Here, what now? Oh, please, Skarn, don't feign innocence. Love the super weird ASMRs, like the Funky Kong talks you down in the back of a club. Oh, it's Funky Kong comforts you when you have a freak out at the club. I like that one, too. Or Cranky Kong kills you in a, I think it was a Vietnamese prison. You like pirating copies of Donkey Kong, do you? Pack, I did not see that conversation. I have not read anything from that conversation. That's only a small slice, okay? We're supposed to be focused on Joe and making fun of him for asking a serious question in this chat of fools. ASMR Bayonetta explains to you her very complicated Applebee's to-go order. Does that one exist? We should make it if not. That's a real one. It was too detailed not to be. Alright, so we're back on the path. I'm not even going to look up here. Not even going to look, because I don't want it to think that we're going to do the main story just yet. Look, Ghost, I know that's why you guys come back, alright? Any sane person would have left already if it's not what they were looking for. Now that's what I call ASMR. It's like one of those Now Music CDs. I'm here for Oblivion. Uh-huh. ASMR stream of liquid rolling down a hilly street. Alright, it's a back road. Just so we're clear, Wishaw. We're not talking about people walking in cars around. What the fuck? Dinosaurs? Yes, welcome to the playthrough. There's Guars. There's the Triceratops boys. Unsure of what to play, huh? You got any options you're looking through? You need me to pull the trigger for you? Yes, you did miss Pack's Rat song. He got it earlier. I get it, Joe. It's the excitement. You know, you have something, something serious like that lined up. You know what's going to cause a stir. You're a little nervous about it. And you put it in the water like a tiny little boat, and you push it, and you watch it float away. It's out of your hands. And you wait to see what chaos comes from it. What? Okay, what the fuck is that? Dignan, is that you? He's a forest giant. Alright, let's not S-key off a hill. I'm filling full of lead.
This ends here!
Oh shit, the guards are in on it, unless those are bandits.
Let's get this
Man,
over.
don't steal my thunder. And then they just go right back to it. Hold on a second. Whoop, nope, no, they don't. These guards are well patrolled. Oh, hell yeah. They even have giant's toes. They pulled in items from the other games. That's awesome. No, it's not a vanilla enemy. I thought you can run backwards faster than the giant can run forwards. I'm very sneaky. And zippy, I guess. So which mod? Somebody said the name of it earlier. It's called, like, Drescar's Overhaul. I think it's, like, the major competitor to OOO. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Feta, you got me thinking about this voiceover work. I'm just imagining what an application from me would look like to a company trying to peddle a rat as a character. I can see it now. Hey, I don't have many voices. This is, in fact, my only one. But I do love rats. Here's my interview. And we just hear back. I mean, you gotta at least get some points for being a rat enthusiast, right?
What do you want?
Would you join me? If I asked you,
Goodbye.
would you join me?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
It's a bold and undependable. No, thank you.
Goodbye.
Yes?
Brave and undependable. I don't know what all this undependable stuff is. What's the Skarn voice? You mean the Moog voice? That follower mod too? It's this is all the same mod pack. It's all some kind of overhaul. They might have lopped a bunch in. The game just crashed too, I think. You already have 3 voices, normal, Sundays, the monster truck, and the Moog voice. That's true. Rats, rats, rats. And on the weekends, extra rats. Yeah, that's a crash. All right, Control, Alt, Elite. And now we have to try and get our crosshair back. I guess I could just use keyboard shortcuts if it'll let me. Down to Oblivion, Alt-E, see ya! That's like 1 a day, that's not so bad. Head to falsetto. I'm not sure what a falsetto is, but I think I know the voice you're talking about. Alright, we're gonna have to do the trick here. Tab out, tab out, tab out, click off screen, and fucked it up. Shit. Saved it, we saved it, there we go. Just waiting for the sound. It ain't pretty, but this is how you have to play the Elder Scrolls Oblivion if you want to do it in windowed mode. Video will pass, and... Look back and you fall from the sky. Will not. That's a Skyrim bug. You don't get that in quality code base like this. Ooh, aloe vera, that's good for healing. When watching The Expanse, I was blown away that the modern Deus Ex's Adam Jensen wasn't putting on a voice. Oh yeah, that's just how he sounds? I never asked for this. I never asked for this. You know, there's a lot of things we don't ask for that we get. That's just what it is. Bear, I find him truly unbearable. He was in The Expanse and said exactly Adam Jensen. Where was he at? Maybe sometime I'll go back. I don't know. Is The Expanse worth watching after the big story change? My voice would hurt too much after doing a voice like that. You know, you can get used to it. It's like a muscle. You have to build it up. But it can do some damage, I'm sure, too.
You have
What?
my ear, citizen.
A nice horse. Well, we go up here first, too. There's a cub. Think of what that does to the population. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about populations in many games, Ghost. I think the only game I know of that had an ecosystem... Yeah, I'm sure there were others, but the one that I know of is Ultima Online, I think it was. In Ultima Online, if I'm not mistaken, animals will be eaten by predators. Predators keep them in check, otherwise they'll keep breeding. I forget if it worked like they killed all the low-level rabbits and then there were everything else died out in the chain, or if it was they killed all the predators and then there were tons of baby animals everywhere. It was fun, though.
How are you? It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Or maybe they... I think it... I could be way off here, but I'm pretty sure it was they killed all the low-level enemies, and then the higher-level predators all fucking went extinct, basically. And they couldn't repopulate because there were no low levels.
Pay attention, and you can...
Mercantilism. Very nice.
You too.
Always looking for NPCs that might have something for us. Sand. Moog hates sand. It's coarse, it's grainy, it gets everywhere. It's a cool concept if you get it right. Yeah, it's tricky. For a game like an MMO especially, where you're just going to be doing lots of killing.
How are you?
Yeah, we got stuff to sell.
What is it,
I'm gonna get
citizen?
some arrows. Actually, I probably have arrows. Yoink, yoink. We could definitely do for some alchemizing, though. That up there, that's trouble. Nailed it. What a shot. Woo! Collateral. You have to implement quests to boost the number of certain critters? I guess, yeah. Yeah, it would be something you'd have to have a lot of focus around. Ever encountered a stubborn patient that was very difficult to handle? Man, I bet that's got to be a pretty common thing. Hospitals feel like they'd be emotional places. Pulled off their toes. Not so difficult without your toes, are ya? That's a quaint little corn patch. Adam Jansen was in episode 6 through 10 of season 1. Ah! I remember being later, but he was a spy at Tycho Station. I feel like I remember the situation. I can't remember the character, though. I'm back. I think I'm going to apply for some voiceover work this weekend. I mean, if they're small roles, why not? It doesn't sound like much of a commitment. Worst that happens is you just don't hear anything.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Well,
It's still-
met. Welcome to the inn. If it's a
Oh.
room you're after, speak with Kristoff.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I don't need any more
You
of that.
too.
She looked nice from the back, though.
I see. Hello there. I must say I'm quite surprised to see anyone else here. With all the trouble on the road recently, I expected to be the only one staying at the inn. It's a welcome surprise, though, believe me. Are you
surprise to
staying
be
for
sure,
a
but not an
while,
unwelcome one.
or simply just passing through?
I'm a merchant.
Ah, how brave of you to walk the roads with all of the recent trouble.
I definitely look like a merchant in
I
my
myself
armor with a
have
bow
been
and
here for
sword.
some time, hoping to find out what's going on. No,
I feel like
not
we could have
yet,
done
though.
better. Like a hunter.
Well, you watch out for yourself. And be careful.
Hello there. Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps
Just rumors,
the
sir.
Colovian Highlands, near the Hammerfell border?
A merchant that's loaded
No
to the
one
teeth
lives
in
there.
roaring
That's
armor
barren
with no
wasteland.
escort or way to transport my goods. Hey, 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 you!
Bye.
Holybeard, uncalled for. Oh, shit. Hold on a second, Holybeard. I have my backpack, which I carry my goods in. Mm-hmm. Very merchanty. Very.
Greetings,
What kind of
guildsman.
prices do they have, Feta? Just out of curiosity. Definitely a merchant. That's called a merchant sack. Don't stare directly into it. I mean, it can't be worse than some of the sponsorships that they give to Twitch streamers. Other than HelloFresh, which offers ridiculous amounts, and that's why everyone does it. Usually at least $20 an hour, but more of them are only 2 to 10 hours. Those are only 2 to 10. I mean, that's a positive to me.
Hand it over or die.
Raid Shadow Legends, which also pays well if you can get people
We
to
can play
actually
it
play
that
it.
way if you like.
But as Feta found out, it ain't worth it. Go Hello Tushy and sell bidets. I should reach out to them. We talk about bidets enough here. Look at that shot. Holy hell. Right on the mark. The poor guy, he's still convulsing. He looks very angry, too. I did get contracted by Raid Shadow Legends, and it was bad of a deal, as you might imagine. Usually they offer you a reasonable amount of money, but you have to have people play. It's like every 10 people that play the game and get past the hour tutorial or something like that. I forget what it was. I think for me it was something like 60, maybe $60? I don't know. Gotta get to level 10? Okay. Yeah, which is like, realistically, if somebody wanted to play Raid, they'd already be playing it. You have to have credentials to get hired, like looking for something as a career opportunity. I mean, they might want like a profile or something, Ghost. They'll probably ask for some information. From my understanding, that's like 2 to 3 days? Holy crap. Yeah, there was a streamer with, like, I don't know, 600 viewers or so that does just chatting that I know of. And they were doing World of Warships a while back. And I don't think, with 600 people, I don't think they got a single person to the payout credential. I mean, granted, he was literally just shit-talking it the whole time, which was kind of hilarious. But it doesn't seem like a good way to go.
If you see my good-for-nothing husband,
Cheap deal
Yelphi,
per hour
tell
of
him
effort
I
with
want
extra
back what he
people,
stole
you're
from
liable
me.
to get much more by streaming something else and getting a few bits. Okay.
Perhaps you can help me.
Is it a
My
quest?
husband's name is Yelfi the Contemptible. My father
that
said I
voice
was
sound
a
like it was
fool
edited
to
in?
marry him, but I didn't listen. At our wedding, my father gave us a family heirloom as a gift. Rock Shatter, a mace that's been in my family for many
It's
generations.
a sweet fucking weapon name, too.
Yelfi snatched Rock Shatter from our mantle and took off to find his fortune with the local marauder gang at Fort Strand. I want that mace back. Please, I don't think he's ever coming back, and I'd hate to lose such a precious heirloom to a gang of thugs.
What if he was the bandit that I just shot up there?
Please bring
Hey,
back
what's good,
Rock
Gammy?
Shatter. It means a great deal to me.
What are your main attributes or skills? In this game right here or in real life? Have you been doing persuasion at all? I have done a little bit of it. Why, yes, Wishaw. In the game, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. So I'm a rat catcher. That's my title. The Khajiit Shadow. Kaishi with the $100 donation. Speaking of bits, here's your Raid Shadow Legends bit. Woo! That's good, because we're getting close to the point where I was going to have to sell out and go over to him. Thanks for keeping us in the game, Kaishi. I like the minigame in this. I do. There's our stats. We're major skills, alchemy, illusion, light armor, marksman, security, sneak, speechcraft. Obvious choices here. We're gonna be doing all the guilds. So yeah, we're basically just like an alchemy cat with a bow. Nothing too crazy. They're also casting for a dating show. Like you go on the show? Or is it just a show about dating and you're voicing a character?
Good evening. Astier Inventius.
Hey, you got
wife
it,
of the
point.
woodsman Pinnerus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a
Like
little
unicorn
work
bits.
around
It's
the
a cute
house.
icon. Crazed alchemist cat. I'm already crazed in real life. I like to play sane characters in games.
Well, if you don't mind
Gotcha, you
scruffy
can
sailors
only
smelling like
talk
bilge,
to
it's
your
a lovely
date about
town.
finances.
The men are all the same, drunk and
Oh.
shiftless.
My finances. I'm broke. Although the stock market was good last week. But that didn't help. Not much.
It's unbelievable. Right
I
in the
don't plan
center
on
of the
ever
city,
being
nobody saw
any
anything.
less broke.
Makes you
there
wonder
is no
about the
plan.
competence of the guard, if you ask me.
They're looking for content creators. Yeah, okay, well, I don't really create content. Hey, Dante, have yourself a lovely night.
You too.
You'd be perfect. Well, thank you for keeping me in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got aloe vera to collect. You're gonna pay $8 a month for joining the site? Really? I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's to just vet people that are just wasting time. Because I know, for instance, if you want David Hasselhoff to voice something for you, you have to pay him like $25 up front before you can send in the application. Just because so many people send it in. Yeah, influencer, that's right. I'm under the influencer. Oh, we could do this Fort Stand thing, but I think I should sell my stuff first. And it is 8 p.m., so we'll wait till the shop opens in the morning. It's just a filter? Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, if I thought there was any option or chance I'd actually get hired to do something there, I'd consider it. +5 for Smegmar. Man, you ain't even paying for Smegmar right now. What are you saying? At Smegmar one, he went to another person in chat, I think.
Varel Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years.
I'm pretty sure Restraza
People
got
say I
Smegmar
do
last
good
time,
work,
right?
And
Fucking Restraza.
let's do business.
He's encroaching on that turf. Giant club. Well, that's probably kind of heavy.
A good
Ooh,
bit of gold.
that was worth money, though. That was cash
You got
on
a great
spot.
deal there. You got a great deal.
That helmet looks cool, but it's a little too heavy for me. I was on vacation. Uh-huh, not the second time. That'll teach you. How dare you go on vacation? You're needed here. Trunkin of Submission. Restores health on strike and damages fatigue big time. I was thinking of the Galdar Black Blade. It's the Blackwater Blade. Oh. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with either name. Oh, you give me the lockpicks. Give them over here. Let me just get a couple of these hammers, too. We're slowly going up. Speaking of financially viable. For beating people senseless, that's right. It's like, I mean, that's what a truncheon is in real life. Like a blackjack. Non-lethal way to take people out. You don't pay $8. That's if you want to get special news. Oh, okay. Man, Ghost trying to scare me off. I see what this is, Ghost. I see what it is. You want all the good ones, so you're trying to get me not to go to that page.
Too.
Fucking diabolical. I think you send out a clip of your normal voice and a clip of Moog voice, and offers will go pouring in. A short, thick stick carried as a weapon by a police officer. Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of those little clubs that they have, like a nightstick almost. God damn it, chat just scrolled. Hold on, I'm gonna tab out. Trying to keep you from applying to female support roles. Hey, I could. Oh, ghost trees. Oh shit. Hello. I can make my voice a little higher. We're going like Mickey Mouse territory. Yeah, I don't think I could fit the bill. Yeah, Mickey Mouse, fuck. Ah, well, better luck next time. Oh, the little Mrs. Doubtfire, true. Didn't they make a second Mrs. Doubtfire? Is that a thing? Just a moment. Oh, I put the 2 on there. Yeah, they did. Oh, canceled movies. It was canceled. Will there be a Mrs. Doubtfire 2? Doubtfire has said a sequel to the classic movie will never be made. The original film was released in 1993 and starred Robin Williams. A second film was in the works before the actor died. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, there's no way they could have someone other than Robin Williams in for that. I'm sorry. Like, the mental imagery of him is just too strong. Slap the pie on his face. Is that right? I don't know. Gonna have Mrs. Doubtfire without smoking sections in restaurants. Oof. Times have changed.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it? I don't
Confirm for Pie Face?
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and
that makes
prepared to
sense.
learn something in the process.
He's gonna cover his face up. The should just Weekend at Bernie's. All right, Ducky, I'm gonna try and translate. They should just remake Weekend at Bernie's. I agree. Gotta agree. That movie's so much fun. The second one's fun, too. It was just on one of the movie channels about an hour ago. Oh, no shit. I wonder if that's why I got brought up. Or is this just a happy little coincidence? And then make 4? If they made 2 more that I know of, that's news to me. Surprised so much you know about Oblivion. I haven't played in years, but was obsessed with it. You know, Alara, this game, I think, because the characters and quests are so vibrant, they're the strongest part of the game, it lodges in your memory. Because it's the only one I remember stuff about, really, too. I mean, maybe a little bit for, like, Morrowind's story, or Skyrim areas, but this one is just, it's so colorful.
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls,
I was wrong. How fucking dare you?
This is a serious matter and has consequences.
Miker's trying to gaslight me.
Are you prepared?
Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm ready.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road.
Hey, what's up, Pretty Blaze? It's a nice
Several
color.
traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing.
I'm pretty sure everyone involved in Blank
Council
Check
has
died under
asked
mysterious
that I put a stop to
circumstances. Cursed film.
You are going to help me do so.
What's the newer poster behind you? I keep forgetting. What, this one here? This one here? Casino Cop was able to name both of these people. I was very proud. That one's Dorian Yates. It's another workout poster. I have a third one coming. It should be tomorrow. And I think that one's for Ronnie Coleman. Why I don't have a Ronnie Coleman poster already is a great question. I don't know.
As you are new to the guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in
no
getting
Gary
to the
Coleman,
root of the problem.
unfortunately. What you talk about, Mikers?
Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself.
The yellow background with her, too. She has nice eyes. Leave it to Ghost Trees to find the best in someone.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn.
Wonder how that gate to hell is doing. Well, they said they were going to hold it, so I think it's fine.
She will give you further instructions.
She looks like she's starting to melt like ice cream. That's very rude. God, I am so hungry, too.
It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Have a great night. I heard that the Facetune middleware that Oblivion uses to generate its faces was meant for distant crowds and stuff like racing games, and I believe it. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, it's actually, you would think doing something like this in a game, like let's say if you're working with Unity, it's actually pretty tricky to do and do well. There is a single asset that I'm aware of that's very expensive and very cumbersome, and I haven't been able to find any other good ways to do it, because I'd love to make something like this one day, even just for fun. I've tried rolling my own solution to it too, but I'm not a great artist, and trying to classify like shapes on the face into sliders and stuff like that is unfortunately beyond me.
Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more
Actually,
than
something cool I've seen done for that. We were going to do it with lacrosse because we wanted to have randomized faces for characters.
If you
can take 8 face meshes,
use them
and you can
wisely.
blend between them, which is kind of neat. So you could take, like, the cheekbone section of one person and compare it to the cheekbone section of another person and put it on a slider somewhere between and see what it does. So kind of cool, but obviously could have some freaky deaky results. Working on LA Noire 2. They have ugly characters. We haven't played LA Noire in a while.
Bye.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the...
Ooh, alchemy. I will make my own alchemy, thank you.
Farewell.
There's nothing wrong with Phelps. 35% Fargoth, 25% Big Smoke, 100% Perfection. Think about replaying LA Noire myself. It's been ages. It's a good one if you haven't played it for a bit. I love that game. I've had some of our best clips from there, too.
Greetings,
I actually bought it in VR. I wanted to play it, but I've realized I just don't have the room to stream in VR.
I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons.
Now this is a guy I could use once we level up. Level up my blades, get some strength. Get a little closer to our level.
Hi there. Herwin of the Fighters Guild, health and fortune.
Vigdis, Fighters Guild.
Nothing?
Go to it.
Good morning.
Stan the Ugly, which
Everyone
is ironic
calls
because
me
he's
Stan the Ugly.
really just on par
I
for
got
everyone
tired
else in
of
this
beating
universe,
people
outside
up
of that
for
one
it.
dude we saw yesterday.
You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim.
Yeah, me too. I sure hope we don't have to go there for one of the later games.
I swear that when I passed by Benaris Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benaris will
VR
never sell
nodes?
that death trap.
Where you press a button to walk so you don't have a lot of space. Oh, you haven't heard the term node before, but usually games come with two options. You can either walk around or, like you said, you can use the joystick. So, it's possible, and that'd probably be all right for my motion sickness.
That layabout, you can find him
Hopefully we don't
wasting
get
time
knocked there
at the
by
Count's
mysterious
arms.
circumstances. Oh, jeez.
You too.
Yes?
I already spoke with you. We need the leader here. Take me to your
Go
leader.
ahead, please. Arvena Thelos is an odd... Be seeing you.
I remember this one being kind of hard to find.
I'm Rufrius Venetius.
Nope. Well, yeah, hand to hand.
Go to it.
That'd probably be a decent way to do it. I mean, it'd be nice if you could just joystick through it and keep the headset on. Always accidentally hit the ceiling in VR. I feel like a crouching Dignan. What do you mean hit the ceiling? Like in your house? Well, how tall are you? I'll tell you what the real bitch of it is. I have a bed with this gotchi knob. I have these exact same posts on my bed, right? So I always set it up near the bed. And I swing my hand around and I'm fine like 90% of the time, and then nail that sucker. Just hardwood right on the hand. Oh, I thought that might be a skill book. That's gonna be a juicy level.
Hi.
Oh.
Well, you too.
Yeah, it would have been wise of me to be. Someone beat me to the punch.
Hello.
Is that a lurking Skarn? If so, enjoy it, Skarn. Here's our lead guy.
Head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter and advanced blunt weapons trainer. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvena Thelos has some problem with rats in her house.
Rats, you said?
Yes, rats.
Are there any rats in the house?
I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, he probably was.
Go take
Total
care of the
Skarn
rats,
move.
then talk to me.
Good to see you.
As it turns out, today we are indeed the rats. Thanks, Pat.
Greetings.
Oh, look.
Boom. All right. Asked at the farm. Nope. Pass. We'll do the farm in a bit here. We've got tree hole quest to take care of. Now, this is a fun one. So, the classic rat quest is you've got rats in the basement. You've got to go clear them out, right? Well, here we are for the Fighters Guild, about to indulge.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
You'd like me to take him out,
That's
huh?
right. Rats
I am the rat
in my
catcher. Oh,
basement,
my God.
And something's been killing them. It's horrible.
Killing the rats, you
my
say?
Poor babies. You must do something.
What a turnaround.
What I do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails.
I didn't realize Liratop was in this
Please
game.
get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Rats in your basement. Wasn't that a quest in your MMO? There were rats in the sewers, yeah.
Please save my little rats.
Hey, what's up, Mushi? Finish off the rest. You are truly sick. Holy fuck! There's a giant cat in the basement. Wow, that was anticlimactic. I've killed a mountain lion. Wow, another great shot. Look at that. Lobotomized. He's still alive. He's just docile now. But yeah, rats are always a classic RPG trope. They're easy to pick on.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies?
I just can't figure out why they keep dying.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's
How
not
did that
possible.
end up here? I think we'll find out.
What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find
Mountain
Pinnerus
lions are
Inventius.
pack hunters, that's
He's
right.
a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Didn't we find him? I think we talked to Phineas before.
Please, go find Pinnerus and those mountain
There
lions.
goes my hero. Mountain lion in my basement? Why, it's more likely than you think. Phineas, are you over here? In front of my salad? Come on. That was the bad porn line, wasn't it? Am I remembering that correctly? I didn't realize Taco was quoting the game. I thought that was just a meme. Taco ahead of his time. Truly.
Pinnerus Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service.
Does the meme come from right here? It just might.
Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good, and maybe make that old
Well, you guys
nut feel
enlightened me to
better.
the salad one. For some reason, I thought it might have been one of the bad porn lines.
Let's go hunting.
Yeah, okay, we'll watch the door first. Very good. I don't know why the well acts like that. That's very strange. Phineas looks like Stan the Ugly. That's not true. He's very handsome. Don't you notice his beautiful hair? His confident gaze. Look at him making contact just like that, because he knows. He knows you ain't doing shit. You gonna talk some smack? Very inappropriate as usual, Team Palpatine. Thank you. Thank you for keeping the spark of chat alive. LMAO, ha 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 ha. Got him, yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to say that name from earlier, but it's still floating around my head. I don't know if it's any good. I like it. The aloe plant is awesome. This guy, he's got a nose for cats. Bigger, longer, and uncut. I didn't realize till I was told that the South Park movie title referred to a penis. Very good. More partial to cirrhosis of liver. It's what, psoriasis?
If they're out here, They'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them.
Okay, can anybody spot the lions in this area? Anybody at all? Can anybody spot the lions? Oh, shit. Is he okay? Oh, come on. That did not hit him. These guys are just like, what the fuck was that? Oh, he's still going. He's still going.
That's the best you can do.
No. He's one of those crown NPCs. He's good.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of.
Good hunting. We're friends still, right? Because I totally caught you right in the elbow. That looks painful. Oh my god. The way he just crumpled over and flew away like a piece of trash in the wind made my night. Kill him and use the corpse to troll out. Christ. I better not get a fucking fine for that. That better not be a fine. That dude jumped into the arrow. That's on him. That's insurance fraud. Fucking huckster, that's what he is. Hello, Vera. Got something in your arm? It'll buffer out, I'm sure. Dude, you could have been the king of the pride or whatever. Yeah, I guess. But I'd rather be the king of the world, Teen Palpatine. Why think small? It sounds like your rat problem has been dealt with.
You've got to take care of those.
They're dead.
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement.
Ah, that cannot be true. That can't be true. Hold on a moment. Holy smokes, there is. Don't worry, we got him. Oh, look, they're oscillating. Is this what mating looks like? And now the rats feast upon their corpses. The cycle of life continues. There's literally only one way to the basement, lady. Why are you opening the door? Do we know that for a fact, Random? I don't know if we know that for a fact. There might be a trap door.
Thank the gods you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that Quillweave next door.
Quillweave, you say?
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her
like being the king of the world ends with your ass frozen, clinging to a door. Let's take pride over that. True.
She's so smart.
I'm the king of
She
the
and all
world.
the other women. I'll
Jack.
show her.
Jack, hold
I
me.
want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to. Please save my little rats.
Yeah, I mean, everybody jokes about the door being big enough for 2 people. But, I mean, did he even really try to look for another way to float? Surely there was plenty of debris out there. Just kill her. This is why you're terrible with these games, Palpatine. I think Jack died in the Titanic because he found out... Well,
good hunting.
Rose was 26. Oh, that's a Leonardo DiCaprio joke. I'm up to date with the memes.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof.
No proof, huh? All right, I got your proof right here. So we can clearly see there is a spot where the mountain lions are coming in from. And now we play the waiting game. Proof is in the pudding. Man, I'm so hungry. Stop talking about food. All right, we still got almost an hour left. Classic lion hole right there. Perfectly carved. It's even in the shape of a lion. How funny would that be if it was like a character cut out of a lion? Love accusing without proof. It's exciting. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take her to come over here. I assume she's going to do some janky little walk over here. Yeah, like in L.A. Noire. Oh, this would be such a prime time for Ragnar to link his favorite clip about Valdez. I would love to play through that game and get a good ending. I wonder if we should use a guide sometime. Can't you wait an hour? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we would just move to just chatting and hang out for a bit. It's 47. He's got issues. I mean, imagine what it would be to live his life, Ducky. Imagine how it would be to be ridiculously attractive and famous, and everybody throws themselves at you and loves you. You can do no wrong. Imagine to be in so many fantastic movies. The internet loves you. That's got to give you some complexes. To wake up early. Hey, Ghosty, have yourself a lovely night, my friend. We'll catch you around. Look, lady, just tell us why you put the lions in the hole. We could all go home, right? Imagine not being able to go buy groceries because you get stopped every minute by someone who recognizes you. It doesn't sound bad, but I'm sure living it, it's probably horrific. That also happens if you're a criminal. So be it, yeah. He's an actor, he just wears disguise. Yeah, right. You are that famous, you likely have money, sure. So I'm assuming you're pointing out you can send people out to get you things for you. But still, I mean, at the end of the day, famous and money and now, you're still a human being. Oh yeah, look, she didn't even see us here. You crave social interactions of sorts. You know, Mikers, something I always thought would be awful would be having a crazy amount of money and having all these fake people come to you wanting to be your friends or get close to you. But you can't trust anybody because literally everyone's going to tell you what you want to hear. That's why I have spent my entire life completely broke. That's it. That's the truth. I know every single person in this chat wants one of two things. They're either here because they love Oblivion and don't give a shit and I just happen to be the #1 person streaming it. Or number two, you know, you guys are here because you get some sort of enjoyment out of being here. You genuinely enjoy your time here for one reason or another. Fucking
yes.
Busted.
What can I do for you?
Busted.
You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them.
Surprisingly, somewhat politely telling girls to go away. They're staying outside his house, wanting a hug. For the gloves and the poop socks. Well, one day maybe you'll get them too, Snook. Yeah, maybe you as well, Kaishi.
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some
That
thought.
wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But justice should be met. Now hold on a second, that's free venison. Wish there was a chaotic evil ending to this quest where you can leave meat all over the town, causing a mountain lion massacre, and then get Quillweave to admit to attracting them. I never thought it would get this far out of hand. It was just an innocent couple of meats. How could I know that every single person in town would be devoured alive by mountain lions? It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me.
So, did you follow her?
Yep, she's behind it.
That swit. Oh, I'll get her. You just wait.
Looks like
must have
meat's
taken
back
some
on the menu.
fast talking to get her to confess. Maybe I can teach you a little bit more about how to talk to people. And of course, here's the payment for the contract.
The way she just changes. She's so angry, and then she's just like, maybe I could teach you about how to talk to people. The joys of this game.
Oh, thank you.
Will she actually do it? She won't even do it right now either, the liar.
My rats are so cute.
But at least, you know, at least she's doing better. All right, guys, let me hit a quick AFK now that that one's done. We got a couple more quests to knock through. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to grab some wheat thins. Some wheat thins and a little hummus. Alrighty. Was Toki kidnapped? No, I'm fine. Is kidnapped by hunger. What if these people are still up to turning this quest? Ah, welcome back yourself, Alara. As when I'm gone, you guys are also gone from me. Oh, well, right back at you, Boxing.
How are you?
What is it?
I talked to you before? What a smiling face.
I can show you some new things.
While you hunted rats, I trained in the blade.
Hello? Go ahead, please. Let's get to training.
Block, also fair.
Farewell.
Skills may coming through, MVP.
Greetings to you.
What? I hope I can help.
That's a good life, Dow Jones, I'll tell you what. Imagine working...
Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels.
In Anvil, okay. All right, what about
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
Can do.
Take care of Lels. You need...
I kind of want to go out and do this quest outside first. That looks fun. Fort Stand? Man, looks like Jordan Peele. Who is Jordan Peele? You got some roles for me? Some examples? That looks like it might be it. Yeah, okay. This is the Lady Palpatine wanted me to help, because she had massive knockers. Oh, comedians. Okay, that might be why I'm not familiar. And let's just wait. Yeah, I don't know too many comedians. Like, when you say comedian, who even comes to mind? Who's still a comedian nowadays? Dave Chappelle? Can I think of any others? Me, there you go. John Mulaney, never heard of him. Oh, yeah, Bill Burr, there you go. I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious honkers. A real set of badonkers. Packing some Don Bon honker heroes. All right, these words are getting humongous. George Carlin. He's long dead, though, eh? I heard somebody say at one point that comedy had a rough spot during this and the last generation because George Carlin basically was someone everyone tried to emulate.
It's a fight you want. It's a fight you'll get. Die!
Chris Rock still does comedy? Yeah, I guess Chris Rock and Kevin Hart probably do.
Oh!
Come on, get a good one right in the head. That's a mercy kill. Oh, I'm sure there are still good comedians. I just don't watch a lot of, I guess, or listen, participate in a lot of comedy, because I'm already so funny. So, you know, if I'm going to invest my time into something, and I usually go for something like serious dramas. Or adventure. Ah, yeah, Louis C.K., there's another one. I don't know if I've ever seen one of his bits, but I know the name. For reasons that should be obvious after Palpatine's comment. Some people have seen his bits, all right. Well, there's another comedian of our era, Team Palpatine. How could I forget? All right, you know what? I got other arrows we can slap on. How about some of these silvers? Steels? Could certainly use the bow XP to try and get our next level. I'll be here all week. That's the difference between you and me. This guy just keeps healing. He's a fucking porcupine. Jim Carrey still kind of counts. Did he ever do stand-up? I'm sure he's done some. That'll have to do, Retsuo. That'll have to do. I'll see if I can remember to check it when we're done here. In 4 to 5 years when this guy finally dies. There we go. Holy hell. 11 steel arrows poking out of him, for Christ's sake. He does have heavy armor with athletics on it, though. That'd be nice to be able to wear. Full orcish. We will take that for sale. Great stand-up. Never heard of him. That's going to be one you have to DM me if you want me to actually look at, because I am not going to be able to spell that name. No offense to him. Oh, I still can't move. Why is life so heavy? Moog likes that guy. Ooh. Ooh, geez. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to like it if Moog likes it. That's a big issue. Used to make perfect impersonations, some faces like Schwarzenegger, Nicholas, and Clint Eastwood. I guess impersonations aren't that big anymore either. I'm sure things are cyclic. We'll see the return. See, I know the name Cumtown only because originally linked by Hunter, but also linked a few times since. There was the Steven Seagal Cumtown video.
What?
It's all cyclic, which makes sense because something's funny, and then it becomes less funny because you hear it so many times. So once it goes out of fashion,
I
it's time
offer the finest goods and lowest prices
it's still
in all
funny.
Cyrodiil.
It's just tired of hearing the same shit. That's heavy armor. I mean, I wish I could keep it, but my hands are tight. It's too heavy.
You got a great deal.
Nope, nope. This time you actually heard it correctly. No misheard lyrics tonight.
Another. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something.
Maybe I can buy. You know what? I don't need your iron arrows. Keep them away from me. I could use a new bow. I don't know what ours looks like right now. Silver bow. Never mind. 5 damage silver bow. That's going to last us for a bit.
Farewell.
Yeah, looks like an angry neighbor. And very upset eyebrows. All right, we're going to hope that Dignan did not fall asleep in his lazy boy tonight. He did not. He's on time. Well, would you look at that? It appears to be 4:20 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. If at present you have them, make sure you're smoking them. Good on you, Dignan. Oh yeah, there's a lot of speed, and speed kills. We're going to go with Int. Int's going to be a hard stat for us to raise. We'll save Blades until next time. Endurance also is kind of a side stat, so... It's only level 5. We'll get better at this as we go. A great meme game called Hello Neighbor? Well, I say great. Like a good neighbor. I had to throw away like $300 of medical pot? Did it go bad? Is it not dank enough? Or is this the lead up to a joke? With all this talk about stand-up. Die fabulously. Alright, I'll take your iron arrows at least. Lockpick. Egg in these trying times, I think we can make room. game had the Like a Good Neighbor sound? I don't think it was a game, it was a commercial. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Started out for my old man pains, but it didn't work. I think they ruined marijuana by fucking with the THC balance. Ruined marijuana, yikes. Well, I assure you, you can get many kinds of marijuana. I'm no expert, but I lived with some people that smoked copious amounts in my time. Old man pains. Now, I'd be shocked if you were much older than me. Old man pains. Yeah, you can also eat me. That's true. Mud crab, please. Ooh, what was that? What was that? We're old men now? Nope. You're only as old as you're willing to admit. You still on baby difficulty? Yeah, I could potentially crank it up. It's a minor upgrade, but it checks out. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, in terms of, like, pain, fatigue, stress, pretty much everything, I've never been better in my life. The only pains I feel are usually DOMs from post-workout. Not being on lowest difficulty is a rookie move. It's like saying I want everything. I want to scale everything to ruin the game. Right. No, I've been taking some caffeine from most days, but as opposed to doing energy drinks and like 2 coffees a day, 2 large coffees a day, I do 1 medium coffee on stream. That's it. And tonight I'd even put cream or sugar in it. It's black coffee. It's a teeny backpack. They sell well. Those we'll take it. Oh, hold on. Purple cape. There's capes. There's capes now. Yeah, you can say that again, 2B. An article Canada has like 1 billion grams of surplus weed. Imagine having that problem. Still caffeine free, but I still have the urge from time to time. I like caffeine because I feel like I focus better with a little bit of it in me. Yeah, I feel like it helps with ADHD. From experimentation, it seems to be true. But I don't like taking too much caffeine and then feeling fatigued the next day, which was really the issue. So I find just that, I don't have the cup anymore, but it was a pretty small amount of coffee. It's enough to keep me spry through the night, keep my focus up. And I've heard there's plenty of good health reasons to be drinking caffeine, too. But then again, if you Google health reasons to blank, you'll find something for everything. I saw there are colon cancer treatments that involve boofing coffee. Anal enemas of coffee. People in my region don't get addicted or affected by coffee too much. We used to sell like 84% of the world's coffee. What are you, Colombia, maybe? Downside is, doesn't give us energy either. Right. It doesn't really give, it's never really given me energy. It is good for migraines, and like I said, for focus, it helps a ton. I don't know if these are good or bad guys.
Jump on my sword while you can.
That's hot. Brazil, okay. I didn't realize Brazil had so much coffee. Don't talk to me before I've had my morning enemas. That's right. I should get that on a coffee cup. That'd be hilarious. Dow Jones, you no longer have the right to that content. That's now my IP. Thank you.
Good day. Let's get this over with.
Coffee, milk, and cheese. That sounds like heaven to me. How's rent down there? It's pumpkin spice enema season. Do you want your butthole to smell like Halloween or what? Not the worst problem to have. Right here's amazing. You live easy. That's what I like to hear. Okay, follow-up question. Natural follow-up question. What kind of internet are we talking? How's the stability on it? Oh, yeah. Same time zone? Oh, yeah. Wow, what a great box. $650 for equivalent of $25 US per month. That's not bad. What's the upload? Not to give you the 200 questions, but 250 upload. All right, I'm sold. I have 60 upload. You've got better upload than I do for a third of the price. What's up, Pokebar? And I get cheese, milk, and coffee. Let's go. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. We're overburdened. How's your Portuguese? Terrible. Portuguese has some shared words with Spanish, though, doesn't it? Oh, man. Oh, man, I really want that. It's big money. In the same drink? Why not? People also like to come here for pretty people. Well, I'm ugly, but we do have pretty people. Man, fuck the pretty people. I'm interested in the internet. I'm interested in the internet and rate of cost of living. Most of the footage I've seen of Brazil involves shootings. I mean, I know there's areas with lots of crime. There are a whole... Oh, I don't want to drop all this, do I? Shit. It's the Chicago, Brazil. Right, yeah, Rio's where I always hear. I hear Rio's really nice in some areas, like the touristy areas, and as soon as you stray off the path, you're in trouble if you're a tourist. I guess we don't need these wides. If Max Kane can get by without Portuguese in the favelas, so can Toki. Let's go. I like your faith in me. I do not find it disturbing. Oh yeah, we got some zombie brains in here. Still can't move. I'll eat that egg. Cheese wedge put me over the top. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say people probably speak a fair amount of English down there too. Is that true? I know a lot of countries teach English in like high schools and stuff, like we teach Spanish here, or French. We can lose some weight by maybe fixing this broken-ass armor. Don't speak English, so I wouldn't know. It could have fooled me. I'll be back. Right, I'm taking this shit out of here. I'll be back. Oh god, I'm scared and confused. Confused. The box down here. Here we go. Couldn't say Team Belvedere, I'm not sure. Dual wielding is a language Toki knows. Hey. I've only fired a weapon once in my life. Twice in my life, and that was only one-handed. But we did hold it sideways. Shit, I am lost. I almost just got Macaulay Culkin. Oh god, I'm so lost. I am so lost. It's time to kick ass and break lockpicks, and I'm all out of lockpicks. You have a map? You're a damn liar. These maps are worthless. They're about as used. Okay, never mind. Fort Strand Great Dome. Oh, this place is actually big. It's huge. I was about to inform the game that its map was about as useful as a fart in a spacesuit, but hey, turns out it has purpose. I don't know what game I was thinking about. We're gonna have to do something about all this arrow weight. I think that's mostly eating me down. It's like 30 pounds. Like a broken clock. Right at least twice a day. I'm more like a broken calendar myself. Or misprinted one.
Well met.
Traveler.
Hello.
This was where I thought we were coming in at. Maybe it was? So we took my batteries out. The fucking remote again. I had to change the remote batteries for the first time, and I don't even know how long. I've had this TV since I've gotten back.
Yes?
And never before have the batteries needed changed. That's what? Are we officially 3 years? Yeah, I guess officially 2 years? 2 years and 2 months maybe since I've been back.
Only
That
quality
sounds more
goods for
reasonable.
sale here.
2 Christmases?
What can I interest you
Yeah,
in?
yeah, we're officially 2 Christmases. If you're a sneaky Khajiit, you should rob some shops. I'm like an honest thief.
You drive a hard bargain.
You know, I believe you attract more friends with honey than lies. I need to find a way to repair this too. It's not within me to do. Heavy armor resist fire. Sold! Sold, sold, sold.
Thank you. For the right price, I can make anything.
Geez, I don't know. 13 gold for that? That's a little steep.
Buy.
Third time's the charm with the fort. Yeah, I've never done the bucket thing. That's got to be one of the most iconic bugs in any game, though. People, they know about that one. The thief with no lockpick is a very rough thief. Yeah, well, I can't get inside his house because I don't have any lockpicks, and I didn't take the tower like someone told me to. God, why didn't I take the tower? Especially on 9/11, it would have been commemorative. It's not a bug, because the AI isn't allowed to see you. Okay, it's an unintended feature. They definitely did not want to allow you to bypass all theft mechanics in the game by allowing you to block line of sight by putting a bucket on someone's head. Okay, this is looking scary. I don't want to fall. Yo, Todd the God, my boy, with his God rays. Todd rays. I don't think they ever patched it. I think it would be a very difficult thing to patch. Is that true? Yeah, I don't know how their line of sight works. But I do know that it must have a lot of optimization involved with it, because there's a lot of things with colliders on them. Oh, that was Rock Shatter right there. Yeah, I feel like whatever they would put in would have to be really hacky, and it would probably be unclean. And they probably figured if people do that, more power to them. Pounds, that's a lot of pounds. 10, 112, nope. Saw a showcase of a ragdoll feedback Skyrim VR mod where they tried to cram one of the living townspeople into a bucket. No one gets out of the bucket of fate. No one. Oh, Oh, what the fuck? I take night vision off for a half a damn second, and that's what happens. Did I get my quest? I got my quest. We actually saved right before the trap. You sneaky bitch. Ooh, follow the white rabbit. God, the way they move is unnatural. Some may even say supernatural. Which wrapped up its final season just a couple years ago. Oh, let the dogs out! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sad doggo noises. Prepare for sad human noises. Poor guy went down real stiff. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't fall for your trap, though, because I'm too fast. They call me the Sonic the Hedgehog of gaming. That was extraordinarily lucky, too. Ooh. Hey, interesting. Fort Strand. We somehow make it out? Man, there's like a whole area I didn't go to back here. Whoop. This whole place is being held with string and glue. Maybe some Dr. Pepper cans. Hello there, silver arrows. I want to see if I don't know if you could just enchant arrows in this. Oh, that fell too. Shit. It'd be cool to enchant arrows with like an AoE explosion on them. I bet you can do that in Morrowind. Strand Dome. Oh, okay. So those just loop around. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but let's go fall down the hole. Don't you be Mr. Pip. Whatever. It was great. I'd love to see them take another shot at that. I don't know how hard it is to I mean... Oh, are you...
Must have been the wind.
The wind now? Yeah, it's just the wind. Shh. I mean, so many people seem to love it. Shame they just got rid of it. Damn shame. All we are is dust in the wind. La Cucaracha inbound. Flies off into the air. A little sneak damage. These are great. We get to level up sneak and archery. You know, I don't know if there's spellcrafting in this, or if there might be. I seem to remember there being, but I could be off. I think we can at least enchant gear like you could in Morrowind with constant effects. Oh, you could do that in Skyrim too, so I guess that makes sense.
Who's there?
There is, but you need to get into the Big Mages Guild. Oh, I'll be there one day, Fenny. Don't you worry. I call him Toki Big Mage 88. Smaller in comparison, a little more simplistic. This guy's having some problems of the pathing variety. Whoops! Whoops! Whoa. Of course, I hit him when I'm blinded by the light, or the lack thereof. Whoops! Oh, Todd, you are too much. Look at this knucklehead. He's getting a great workout. I just hope he doesn't tucker himself out too much. Oh, God, here he comes. Crunch. Just having a go at him. We had to get rid of some arrows. I sure hope there's a way out of here. Did this guy just fall in here and get stuck? No, I'm sure there's ladders up. Ooh, or a cave. My gamma must be really low or some shit. I can't see anything in these places when it's dark. And it makes Thieves' Eyes feel very useful. Unless that's just naturally how the game is. But I love it. It makes me feel like I had a good character choice. Ah, that's how you get up. Now, just have to remember not to vendor her legendary family heirloom. That would be awkward for all parties involved. Watching streams of Oblivion makes me squint at places like it's actually going to help somehow. Nope. Can confirm. All you can do is hold down W and hope for the best. Screw it. We'll walk over. You never know if you don't go. I feel like I got cheated. We've got a Walmart in a really nice area out here. So our Walmart's, it's never a spectacle. It's like a lot of the other big box stores. It's just really nice. But I hear so many good stories about Walmarts across the world. Oh, try to break in. Is it Sparks to know the odd Walmarts? It's like National Geographic. Yep. That's what I keep hearing. When I was like 25, a cashier at Walmart tried to sell me weed. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's a 0% chance our Walmart would do that.
Found Rock Shatter yet by chance?
Yeah, I do.
I'd already convinced myself I'd never see Rock Shatter again, but I was wrong. What's become of Yalfi?
Sorry, Maeve Shadow Song. He
dead. Was a good man when I married him, but greed took a hold of his heart.
They
While
really
I'm not
do
happy
have everything?
he's dead,
Seriously.
I'm glad he's at peace. Well, I'm just glad that it's all over and Rock Shatter is back where it belongs. In my family.
That sounds reasonable, Fanny.
I feel I owe you something for your
I worked
efforts.
at CVS and,
Yes.
How long was I
feel
there? Maybe
it only appropriate that you have my
15 to
dowry.
26?
I would consider
A dowry,
it an
nice.
honor.
I'd say I was there maybe 10 years. 10 years sounds about right. And I worked at two different ones in that time. The first one was awesome. It was kind of like, again, it was in like the richer part of our area. It was off, kind of down a hill. People didn't even know it was there. So it was always very chill. The people that worked there were pretty cool. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. Like, I never found another job after that because I never needed another job after that. But when I moved up to Boston, I got transferred up to one in a mall, in like the ghetto mall. And I remember my first day up there, I went to go walk through and do like a quick little walk through the store before I even talked to the manager. Within the first 2 aisles, there was a display just completely knocked over and lying there, fallen to pieces. No one gave a shit to clean it up. Everything on the shelves was a mess. That place had never been faced. It was tiny, cramped,
May the goddess watch you.
absolutely stuffed full of people. So the comparison between the two was so insane. I assume that's the same with most of these big box stores, too. Well, I'm not happy he's dead. At least I got this inanimate object. It was in the family, and he was a scumbag for taking it anyway. Worked at Kmart. It was the worst job ever. Our Kmart, however, was very trashy. I remember that. A lot of people stole from there. Apparently, they had lots of games just out on shelves without security chips, and people stole like crazy from that place.
Barrels, quality. What can I interest you in?
Well, apparently I had a Dwarven longsword. That actually seems more fun than my silver longsword. Came out I worked at closed shortly after I walked out. You think you did it? You think you were the nail in the coffin, Mikers? Put that place down for good?
You got it.
It was the worst job I ever had. What's so shitty about it?
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Walmart failed here in Brazil because it was too competitive for them, and Brazilians are behaved when shopping, are really sharp with prices and sales. I know a lot of places outside the U.S. are very big into bartering too, or negotiating. What's the term? Haggling, which is really foreign to people here, myself included.
Come back.
Just poor management. Okay.
I'm
sure there's a reason why Kmart's all over blew out. Let's look at our log here. Contract and anvil at normal levels. Okay. Well, that's who we were just talking to, eh? No. No, it was not. I simply had his option there. Promised a cashier job, but had to carts. Had to wait for a spot to open up. That's so funny. So you wanted a cashier job. When I was at CVS, no one wanted to cashier. I would have loved to push carts or work aisles. Dealing with people was like my absolute bane. Unfortunately, I was polite to people and good at it, whereas no one else seemed to give a shit. So I was always permanently stuck there.
Good morning.
UAE. United Arab Emissaries? Okay. That's interesting. Here we go. Depending on the region here, you'll find some hagglers, usually northeast. People there are like Australians, but addicted to coconut. I like coconut juice. I don't care for the meat.
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise.
Pushing carts
we have a wide range of goods to suit your
needs. The
needs.
bakery department wasn't too bad.
Oh,
Free cookies.
and perhaps you saw the sign outside?
Oh my God!
His
mistake, eyes are so close together.
Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you?
Let's go to the same. I wanted a sales job. I got 4 a.m. shipping receiving. I do not do well early. Feel that. I think I'd be better with 4 a.m. though than 9 a.m. Like I can stay up all night. In fact, at that CVS in Boston, once a week I'd shift my schedule from night shift to 3 a.m. to noon. And I actually loved doing that. Problem was at noon things got busy and people always expected me to stay late and cashier. And it's like, nah, fuck that.
I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe.
The flowing bowl. That is, I didn't think about that before. That's kind of a gross name. Like the full flowing toilet bowl?
As I said. Good day.
It made me work extra long, so it was like I'd get up at 4 a.m. to drive there 5 to 1 a.m. Wait, 5 to 1 p.m. probably, then be forced into overtime? Ugh. Yeah, see, I'd always be blunt with that shit. If they tell me to stay late, nope. Nope. Not what I'm here for. Let's see what we can do here. I love the weight mechanic, but not knowing times things happen always sounds weird. I'm always afraid I'm going to overshoot it 1 hour at a time.
You there! Stop where you
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
What's the matter?
One for you. One for you. Yeah, understandable. Understandable, Micahs. It's dangerous when you got a lack of sleep.
Take that!
Stop, you're stunning me.
Let's get this over.
Okay, that went under his arm. I saw it. Let me get my arrows back. Huntsman vest, very nice. I like my purple cape too much, though. I'm sorry, can you walk up this wall? Well, you know, end of the day, you hack. They're dead, I'm alive. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go back to reading those blizzard-ridden Hanzo letters. Spend some time with my dog Mochi. Go to the arcade where I spend some yen.
Hello.
Oblivion swordsmen swing like they're trying to swat a fly. Well, they're all blunt weapons, you see, slapping you with the side of it. Oh, shit. Oh, they get pissed off if I come on here, don't they?
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
I thought the flowing bowl was the boat.
Were you able to take care of my problem with...
Oh, yeah, they're real dead.
You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me.
Yikes.
I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad.
Imagine the dishonor of getting defeated by a guy
payment.
smack you with the side of an iron sword. Wouldn't be pretty, that's for sure. At that point, I'd rather just hand-to-hand it.
Come back
His
anytime.
eyes are so close together, he could get one lens. It's kind of like a monocle, but it's like a Cyclops thing going on. There'd be some charm to that. Good sir, I might be ready for advancement.
What's this about?
Still haven't done our Mages Guild quest here. I'm sure there's at least a couple things lingering around, too. The Prophet's in this town, but I believe the Prophet's Knight's a 9.
How goes it?
They say predators have their eyes forward. This man is apex. It's true. Yeah, that way he can focus on his target.
Hi.
So what's this about?
I'm just trying to peek in. I'm looking for the main man. Yikes. People always be blocking. There he is. I love that they sleep in... I don't remember
It's my
this,
pleasure. Please continue.
A couple people now I've seen sleeping in casual clothes, and they switch to armor when they get up, kind of like a sim.
You've got duties to attend. Sounds like everything is... motion. Due to your performance,
you always were
I
a
name
kid
you
at
Journeyman of the
Priscilla.
Fighters Guild.
Sneaking in, tossing a sub bomb out. Hey, thank you very much, Pris. I appreciate that. What do we got? We got 5, count them, 5 gift subs heading on over to our good friends Ivy Soar, Combat Medic, Effulgent Fears, and Perpetus TV. Those are some good targets right there. Thank you very much, Pris. I really appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
Not ready for promotion. What about contracts?
Coral. Report to Velena Danton.
Coral?
She's got some duties for you to take care of.
Well, at least that confirms there was nothing in Skin Guard for us. How we doing this morning,
Go
Pris?
hurt something.
Probably put the Warriors Guild on hold just a little bit. What do we have for Mages Guild? To sell a manor. Yeah, like I can afford a manor. What do I look like? I'm Matum Septums? Bit sleepy, me too. I'm hoping to actually fall asleep after stream tonight. We've had some sleep issues for the last couple weeks. And I've managed to commit myself to going and doing something a little earlier tomorrow. Rare root. Okay, we've done Ninny root. Did I not find a Mages Guild person here? Oh, no, this is it right here. Oh, man, the Manor quest. You know, everybody thinks about the Dark Brotherhood Manor quest, but the purchasable Manor here is a fun quest with it, too. Let's Extremely hot here. Sleep's been rough. Yeah, same here. We get in this, like, I guess it's not extremely hot in our area, but we're at a time of the year where my room is always like, I don't know, 10 degrees hotter than the rest of the house. So, unfortunately, it's like kind of cool-ish outside. It's like maybe 70s. But my room kicks up to like the 90s, and the air conditioner looks at everything else and says, nah, we're good here. Miserable. Have you tried watching something kind of boring but lightly interesting and trying to stay awake? I could try watching my VODs, Mikers. That'd probably put me to sleep real fast. Ooh, 85 lows. Mamma mia.
What? Armor, weapons. I have it all. How may I help you?
So I'm keeping that Dwarven longsword. What's our weight looking like? Weight is at... We still have so much. It's just a mass of potions? I don't know. Probably some of these reagents, too. 120, Jesus Christ. It's the kind of temperatures where your shoes melt on the asphalt. I think we've got stuff at the Mages Guild out here we could craft up for some int points. It's got a bit messed up. Holy smokes. I mean, literally smokes. Better be cooling off out on the West Coast by October. I'm not trying to cook alive at TwitchCon. Okay, mushy. Ugh. It'll be hot-ish in October. Not hot, just hot-ish. Okay, good. Sweating my balls off on Disney. By the way, Mikers, we're going to try and get together a Splash Mountain meme picture. Nobody really agreed to it yet, but I presented the idea.
There are some
She's not
the items in here that I threw on the table and got lost.
Teach you a lot about running a business.
Or it will be the hottest day ever and very smelly. Oh, fantastic. My luck. Wait a minute. So we got an albumic and a calcinator.
Interesting.
Shoot. Oh, there's one. Mortar and pestle. Flash mountain. No, splash mountain. Very different. Or is flash mountain what they call it because people flash the cameras. Snap it with your phone quickly because they'll literally take down anything they don't like. Is that how it is? Shit. Alright, so we want restore health potions. I could probably crank a lot of stuff up here. Those are overtime healths. I guess they'll have to do, though. I'd like to just get rid of as much junk. No Nern root. Bad. Remove. We tried to buy the one where I poured water on myself and they were upset. All you do is pour water. It's called Splash Mountain. You're supposed to get wet. Now we're cleaning up components. Tomato and Fengard seeds. Got 2 stacks of bone meal. I had problems with women showing boobs when it originally opened. Someone had their the job to send core photos before they showed. I mean, Ducky, I don't see what the problem is here. They're splitting hairs, really. Plenty of flax. Get this troll fat out of here. Dang. Alchemy. I know you're full of shit. Okay, I was full of shit, as it turns out. It was me. We'll put everything in except the Nini roots. Nope. I said accept. Perfect. All right, let's toss the save down. Guys, we are at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting my ass to bed. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. We shall return tomorrow. Same time, same place, 11 o'clock Eastern time to pick right back up with some more Oblivion. I'm sure we'll find something to get into. We'll do that Mages Guild quest. What else can I think of? Maybe we'll just keep exploring towns. It probably wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll do the Mages and Warriors Guild since they're at all the towns. We'll try to find some skooma, try to get hooked. Maybe pick up some bad habits. Have a little fun. Always about that fun. But that'll be tomorrow night. So until then, guys, thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Be safe, everybody.